Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do something a little bit different. There's a new craze of colognes coming out from Dubai, and these come at a very reasonable price point. They're around $50 Canadian. I managed to get my hands on 3 of them, and these are all highly rated. All 3 of these are from Lattafa. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to look at the initial presentation of the cologne. We'll look at the initial smell. We'll look at the dry down, and at the very end I'm going to show you guys how to spot fakes. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's do one at a time. The first one we're going to look at here is the Lattafa Asad. And I apologize if I mispronounce any of these names. I'm going to do my best. So first thing is, all 3 of these colognes that we're going to look at, they're all eau de perfume. I don't know if you guys can see that. So if you don't know what that means, I'm going to put a chart here on the corner of the screen here so you guys can see the difference. But it just means it's more concentrated and has a longer longevity of being on your skin or clothing, which is great. So as we look around the box, they have raised lettering. This is also raised here in the center, and it almost feels kind of like a plastic emblem, which is nice. Again, we have the decor on the box. This is also raised, as you can see, and this kind of wraps all the way around. And then here on the back, we have the original sticker, again, raised lettering, and we have a lot of information that they put here on the back of the box. At the very bottom, there's not much. It just says that it's made in the AUE, has the barcode, and at the very top it just has the logo. Now let's go ahead and open this and take a look at what's inside. So I'm just going to put the box out of the way here for a minute. And this is the actual bottle itself, which is very unique. Looks nice, shiny. It has kind of this decor that goes all around the bottle. So it looks really cool. It has the logo here on the top on the shiny surface. And the cap feels really nice. So this actually feels like a very high quality cologne. And it looks really good. At the bottom you'll see it has the sticker. And it has like a little QR code. And it has the name Asad, just in case you guys wanted to know what it looks like compared to like a fake, because I did see fakes going around. So this is what the bottle actually looks like. Presentation wise, looks really nice. Okay, now as for the smell of this guy, I'm going to put right here on the corner the main accords for this cologne, but let's just kind of spray it and see what we get right away. So I'm going to just give it 2 sprays. Okay. So the original smell actually smells very nice. You kind of get like this this spiciness from it, which makes sense. But it smells spicy, and it does smell very fresh. I do get the amber on there as well. So overall, it does smell really good. So I'm going to leave this one here for now, let this one dry down a bit, and then we'll take another look at this one. Okay, and the next one we're going to look at, this is the Lattafa Khamrah. And I believe there's 2 versions of this. There's the Khamrah and the Khamrah Kawa. This is the original one. So as we look around the box, this one's a little bit more plain on the outside. It has the wording on the back. Nothing is raised, but it does have a nice feel to the box. Over here you have the original stamp for Lattafa. And on the box you just have the logo. And on the bottom, again, you just have the barcode, the QR code, and a little bit of information of where it came from. So as we take off the lid, in my opinion, I'm going to say that this is probably one of the better in terms of presentation. The cologne itself comes in this nice bottle that kind of looks like a martini glass, so it has all these like grooves in it, and it looks really nice. But the case itself, you can see it's almost made to be presented in this case. Has eau de perfume here, all of them are 100 ml, so it has information here on the box on the front. And if you want to, you can just leave the cologne right in here on your shelf, and it looks really, really good. So on the bottle itself, you have the little name tag here on the front. You also have another one here on the top. And if you look on the bottom, you're gonna see the Khamrah sticker. Again, that's how you can tell real from fake. Sometimes they have round ones. And as you look around, there's nothing else really on the bottle. This is the spray nozzle here at the top. The lid feels nice when it's closed. It's not magnetic, but it does click in very nicely. So let's go ahead and see what this smells like. Okay, so just like with the last one, over here, I'm just gonna post the main accords, just in case you guys are curious. And now I'm gonna give this another 2 sprays, and we're gonna see what this initial smell smells like. Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, I do smell the vanilla, and I do get the sweet and the cinnamon. So this actually has the smell of almost like a sweet chocolate. And it does smell really, really nice. So I can see why this one is very highly rated. Okay, last but not least, here it says this is the pride of Lattafa. So this one is called the Fakhar Lattafa. And again, box looks really nice. Has some information on the back with the barcode. Here's your original sticker to make sure it's authentic. This is also an eau de perfume, 100 mils. Nothing on the top and sides. This one's a little bit more plain. But when you do open it, the bottle in itself looks really, really good. It's all shiny gold. It looks very luxurious. The box in itself is okay, like if you want to leave it like this, but it's hard to put it standing, which is unfortunate. But as you look at the bottle, I'm just going to take it out for you guys to see. So the bottle in itself, as you rotate around, you'll see there's not much on the sides. On the back here, it has that kind of scaly pattern, and on the back of the lid, which match the box. And when you take out the cap again clicks in very nice, which is one thing I like about these Lattafa colognes, is that the caps are really good. They feel nice. On the bottom, again, this one has the sticker, and this is a circular one. And yeah, this one looks really nice in terms of presentation as well. It doesn't have a box or anything to go with it unless you're willing to kind of stand it up in here. But they did do a great job with the bottle in itself. So now let's take a smell of this one. All right, so let's give this one a spray and see what this one smells like. Wow, okay. So this one, I can really smell the citrus, and I can smell the floral on it. It does smell really fresh as well, and it almost has like this kind of like soft vanilla smell as well. So this one is very, very sweet. I like the smell of this one actually. Yeah, this one looks like if once it settles, it's probably gonna have a nice, smooth, sweet smell to it, which is really, really good. So all 3 of these have actually smelled really, really good. And for the price point, I would say that these are definitely awesome buys. And they are, like these three here say men on them, but they are unisex, so they are for both male and female. So I definitely recommend you guys check these out if you're looking into buying any cologne at a cheaper price point. These are definitely worth it. Okay, now these three have been drying down for the last 20 minutes. So now let's take a look. So this is the Asad. Yeah, I can definitely still smell that spiciness in this one. And that cinnamon. But it does have a nice mellow smell to it, which is great. This one over here, which is the Khamrah. Oh yeah, this one is that soft, like chocolatey, cinnamon, vanilla smell. This one also smells really, really good on the dry down. And the last one here. Yes, this one is the one that smells most like flowers, in my opinion, floral, and it does have that like clean, sweet smell. So again, not for everybody. Everybody's kind of different in terms of their preference. I think all three of these have done a great job with the smell that they produced. And longevity-wise, I can see these all lasting. I have tried these already to see how long they last. I could say that these two here have actually lasted on my shirt and on my skin for about 24 hours, if not more. This one over here, just a little bit less. And maybe, again, it has to do with the smell. It might not be as strong as these two. But all three of them did a fantastic job in terms of longevity. All right, guys, and with that being said, here are my top three in this order. So my first favorite is the Lattafa Cologne, and that's only because it has that nice, smooth, chocolate, fresh smell. This one over here, the Fakhar Lattafa, is my second favorite, and it has that nice, sweet vanilla, fresh scent. And the third one is the Asad, which has that spicy, cinnamon, amberish smell. Again, all three of them did a fantastic job with the smell. I can see myself wearing any three of these. It's all based off preference and maybe what your mood is for the night. But again, the price point for these is very reasonable. I think they did a fantastic job, all three of them, with the presentation and the smell. They're all last very, very long, so you can't go wrong with any of these three. So great job by Lattafa, and I definitely recommend these colognes. All right, and lastly, I wanted to show you guys how to spot a fake. So I managed to get my hands on this one over here, which is the Khamrah Kawa. This one is a fake. It is not real. I do have the, I don't have the real box of the Kawa, but I do have that Khamrah, the original, and we can already see the differences when we look at these boxes. They're pretty much the same. So the front of the box almost looks legitimate. The original box of this, I believe, is slightly shorter in size, if I'm not mistaken. The bottom, they did a very good job of replicating. You can see they almost look the same. The back, again, they did a great job of copying. You can see everything kind of looks the same, but you can see the sizing of the writing is a little off. It looks different. On the sides, there isn't anything else. But we do need to look at this little sticker here, and I'll try and put it up closer for you guys so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference there, but the one on the black box you can see is very sharp even when I'm rotating it around. The one on the right, which is the fake, you can see it's thicker and it kind of looks all messed up when you move it around. That's how you can tell that the actual cologne itself is fake. And we're just going to open the boxes and look at the colognes themselves. So if I open up this one, again, they did a good job of replicating the box. You can see it has that same style presentation on it, but you can see the quality is a lot worse. So this is loose, moves around. The inside of the box itself looks kind of weird. It's all the little stuff. So if we move the boxes away and we look at the bottles themselves, again, they copied the top, have the same. The front, I'm gonna try holding it a little bit closer so you guys can see, but the wording, you can see this one here is like sharper and thinner, and the one over here is a lot thicker. You can see that. I don't know if you can see how well, but this one does have like thicker writing. If you look at the stickers on the bottom, you can see the Khamrah has like a squared sticker, and the Kawa has a round sticker. Okay, and I know some people can usually tell by the necks of the sprayer. I'm not too familiar with it, but I guess there is a little bit of a difference. Like one looks a little higher than the other. And lastly, guys, the main way of knowing that this one here is a fake, spray it. This one does have an okay smell, to be honest, even though it is a fake. But you can see it doesn't last very long. Like the smell is almost already gone. So longevity wise and the smell, you can tell as well that it is a fake. So just be aware, guys, be careful. They are hard to tell, especially like some boxes are worse than others. Like I have seen boxes that don't even have the writing on the back. This one seems to be a pretty good fake, but I was able to tell right away by just looking at this stamp. And also by smelling the cologne in itself and the presentation of like the box itself, where the other one was really nice and tight and looked good, while this one here was all loose and kind of looked bad. So that's the way you can tell if they're fake. Just be vigilant out there. Buy them from a reliable source if you're gonna buy them from online. And that's it, guys. Enjoy. Hope you like what you saw. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.